Hey, here
Hey,
we
good
are.
evening, everybody.
Toy Fair weekend. Turn your mic on, John. There you go. Just in case you want to say something.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Toy Fair 2026. We don't have a regular schedule this week other than some photos and stuff. And hopefully you guys will.
Talking. A lot of photos.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully you guys will take advantage of it and give us some input in the comments. Your thoughts or whatever. With no way we could cover it all, even though
No.
from my perspective, it seemed like a really light year compared to some.
Yeah. We kind of picked out the
Yeah.
best of what we thought, I guess.
I think we probably all have a standout, something that really, really impressed us, but I'm not sure it was in the lines we expected. I don't know if that makes any sense.
More disappointed and impressed.
Well, like I said, I got one standout, but believe it, it's not in the classified line, which is kind of. I'm a little surprised by that. So, but anyways, how's everybody doing? Good.
Survive Valentine's Day. Yep, good.
Yeah. It's come and go. Thank God.
Yeah,
Halfway through February.
Yeah.
Steakhouse Wars.
It'll be spring in a week, so that's good.
And then it'll be winter again.
Yeah.
Be spring for
Daylight
2 days
saving.
in summer.
We're getting things to get back to decent daylight savings time stuff over with. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's coming right up too, isn't it?
Yeah. Be here before we know it too.
Nice.
About what, 2-3 weeks, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
this month's already halfway over. We only got 28 days.
Yeah.
Yep. More than.
Flying by.
We flew through the 15th today, so.
February is my favorite month when I get because I get paid twice a month. So.
Oh, there you go.
My second paycheck comes quicker.
Yeah.
In February.
Yeah, right. You don't have to worry about an extra week. Yeah. I hear that. Nice. Anything you guys specifically want to go over before we get going?
Nah.
I got a couple of cool things.
Cool.
What I picked up this week. Apparently, I've come to realize that you know how comics are. It's all about variant covers now. There's no everything. And G.I. Joe's no different. It's got like every issue's got about 60 variant covers, and apparently 15 of those have to have Baroness on them. And of course, then they can't be with them. But this was one that I picked up this week.
Nice.
And I picked up this one.
Cool.
Nice.
Perello cover that I got to get. Because I love Perello. He's like my favorite artist, so I gotta pick that one up. But this is what I want to show you. This is pretty cool. So apparently there's going to be a third issue, and I've got the first two. I don't think the third one's come out yet, but it's a variant cover for let's see, is it Red Sonja Reborn? It's one of the new Red Sonja storylines going on. This is the first issue.
Cool.
I don't know if you can see it. See the dragon coming up behind her?
Yeah.
So it's supposed to tell a story. There's 3
I thought it
issues.
was Batman.
I thought it was a back there for a minute too.
But this is the first issue. It's like issue number 1. So they're coming like several months apart because the second one's like issue number 4 or 5 from that run. This is the second one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for the third one. I'm assuming she'll be standing over a dead dragon in the third one. But I thought that was pretty cool that they've done like a story with the covers.
What called pictographs? Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, that dragon's cool. I mean,
yeah, it looks more like a dragon than a bat. Yeah, that's for sure.
I don't know who the artist is on these. I can't make out. They just got a little squiggly. Maybe one of y'all might recognize their mark. I don't know if you can see that.
I wouldn't know. I can see it, but I can't
see it.
The glare. Let me take it out of the book. See.
It ain't glare. I'm just blind.
No.
Actually, it might show it better on this one. I don't know.
There are so many just random specialized cover artists now that.
Oh yeah, gosh, I'm telling you. But I really thought that was neat because I was looking at it and they said, well, it's a 3-part story. I thought, oh, well, I'm going to have to get that one. And let's see if I can figure it out real quick. First, I got to remember which series it is. So this is just Red Sonja Volume 7. Okay. So let me go to. Let's see if it tells me on here. Because a lot of times they'll update all this information on the CLZ app with the. And another new thing they're doing now, which I got a couple of them. I've got to get me a black light because they're doing ultraviolet covers that you put a black light on and they kind of glow or whatever. And
what's up, Adam?
So this is Katya Sinya. I don't even know how you pronounce that one.
Well, you butchered that one, boss.
Yeah.
Where do they find these artists at? I don't know. But I don't know. I'll let you tell me.
Yeah, I'm not going to try it.
Right there, Katya
Sinyukina. Well, that's like Slavic big time. Like Ukrainian, Russian. Wow.
Yep, that's where it ever be.
Hey, I understand Virgin Variant.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. For those that you don't know, a Virgin Variant means it don't have the title on it. It's just a picture.
Has no writing at all.
So if it had Red Sonja across the top, that would be called a trade dress variant.
Mm-hmm.
So just so everybody who's not up on comic book lingo understands what that means.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find my center. I'm gonna let that go because that joke wrote itself. I'm just gonna let that go. It's low hanging fruit.
But anyway, I just thought them was cool. I want to share that Red Sonja with you.
You getting those mail order?
What's that?
You getting those mail order?
Yeah. I'm getting them off of Whatnot.
Well, yeah, why not, right? Yeah,
why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Why not for all your Virgin needs?
Yeah, I found out you can get real cheap comic books off of there if you patient and search around. So
yeah, I believe that. Yeah,
I mean these are most of these exclusives like this $30-$40 a piece retail on them. But but I think I only give like 8 or 9.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah. So like
That's
I said,
probably about cover.
If you wait it out, yeah, because I'm sure they make a lot of money off of these. It don't cost no more to print one of these than it does to print a regular issue.
No,
but they do those, like the store has to buy like 20 of the regular covers to get the 1 out of 20 and then 1 out of 50 and
the 250s, some of
because they're having to buy so many copies that they probably won't end up selling, they charge a lot more for them. And then you have the New York Comic Con exclusives, the San Diego Comic Con exclusive covers, and but like just the new G.I. Joe series from IDW, just for an example, is up to, let's see. Let me see if I can find it here.
22.
So so there's like 22 issues, right?
Yep, I think so.
And let me see if I can find it here. Where's it at? So out of the 22 issues, in actuality, so there's 22 issues, but there's a total of 265 books in the run. So that means
because of the covers.
That means on average, 11 to 12 covers per issue.
It's insane, isn't it?
But issue 1 had about 30 or 40 by itself. So.
Yeah, but it's funny when I went to the show in Birmingham to get Mike Turner's autograph on a couple of Joe books. I sat down and had a fantastic talk with him because he, John will remember, he was a big Marvel artist for decades. And that's how he did Joe covers, to tell you the truth. And we got talking about covers. And he said that, of course he lives up in the Northeast, but he was saying he goes to his shops and he goes to other signings. And most comic book collectors are actually cover collectors. They never even read the book. They don't even care what the book is. They're just collecting covers. Mm-hmm. And I guess the publishers have decided that there's more money in variants than there is in content, I swear, because I mean, those numbers that you're talking about, John, that's insane. I mean,
Okay.
11 per. Man.
Yeah. So actually, issue 1. So what it does, they start out with cover A, cover B, cover C. You get to Z, then it goes AA, AB, AC, AD. Well, cover 1 goes all the way up to cover CD.
Wow.
So there's what, 26 from A to Z. So 26 and 26 is 52. And then B and C would put it at 104. And then another
Crazy.
4 more, 108 covers just for issue 1.
Yeah, because of all
insane,
of the
man.
reprints. That's
Yep.
It's insane.
I have a question. I have a question for our audience, and drop a line in the comment. Do we have anybody in our group that is a comic book completionist? And if so, how hard is it to complete these these series?
You know, I believe there probably
story?
is.
The series itself, like with all the variant covers.
Oh, I don't.
good Lord, you'd spend tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, because some of those covers that John's talking about, some of those covers are, you get a shop will get one of those for every, 40, 50, 60, 75, all the way up to some of them are 1,000 counts, right? The only way you ever get that cover is if you've ordered 100 copies of that, 100 or 1,000 copies of that book. So the price on that book is built into 999 of those other comics never sell it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
you're looking at that one copy may be sold out of the comic shop for $200 or $300, and then the aftermarket value is going to be $600-700 on it. In some cases, I've seen that go like that, and it's crazy.
Yep. And to be perfectly honest with you, an awful lot of the times, the first thing that happens when the owner gets that, he turns right around and sends it out for grading.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Because it was never intended to be read anyways. So if it's gradable, it goes right out to be grading, and it's a slab book, and now it's even more money.
Do y'all remember when The Walking Dead was big?
Oh, big time, yeah.
And they had those blind bag comics.
Yep.
Where they were selling them for like $8 a pop, and every one of them had something different in it. Man, it was crazy.
Yep.
But my buddy owned his shop at the time, and dude, there was 80 people in that shop buying them books one right after another.
Oh yeah.
Opening it up, seeing what they got,
Pokemon cards,
buying another one. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yep. See, that's a great comment, and that's the difference between cover collectors and content collectors, right? Because that's what's happened. Content collectors gave up on individual floppies a long time ago. They're doing trades, which come out, if it's a big storyline, it's every 5 months anyways, or you're getting the omnibus after a year or two. I mean. And most of the time, a lot of the covers are reprinted in those books. So, especially the omnibuses. So, yeah, I mean, that's the difference. Now we got this weird thing in comics. There's cover collectors and there's content collectors.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah,
that's
a great comment. Yeah.
I'm glad I got out in the 80s.
I'm still in because I'm a content collector. I just, after 50 years of reading comics, it's Timothy made that comment about WhatsApp being addictive.
It is.
The habit of just reading comics, and good Lord, you kind of get to a point where John knows, Timothy knows, we've gone decades with certain characters where the content was absolute crap.
Yeah, for real.
But you're just so addicted to them, and they become such a part of your life and your routine that you just can't drop them. You just can't do it. And
it's sort of like the Star Wars movies. You got the first 3 was really great, then the second 3 was so-so, and the last 3 but you watch them anyhow just because they're Star Wars.
Exactly.
No matter how bad they are,
exactly.
You're going to watch it just because it's Star Wars.
Yep.
And that's kind of the way it's been with comics. You're going to read it just because it's a character you've been reading all these years, even though it may be total, like Dave said, total crap and not worth the flip.
Yeah, but it's like that old friend or it's that family member who's a real pain in the butt, but you just keep giving them a second chance, right? They're on chance 397, but you just can't walk away from it because one of these times something's going to happen, right? One of these times they're going to do something right. One of these times it's going to be a great story. And you're so desperate to give them the benefit of the doubt that they keep getting our money for putting out bad content. I mean, it's just kind of because you just can't not. Does that make sense? I mean, yeah. I know, and an awful lot of what Tom King did wasn't horrible, but it was like they were in the middle of another transition and he got rushed and he got pressured and he got squashed and then he didn't even get to go in the direction he wanted to. So, and that happens so much with DC. It's just like, hurry up, guys. They'll sign an artist for 12 months and then they'll go 8 months in. They'll go, oh, well, guess what? We're going to have another crisis and everything's getting rewritten. So sew it up. And it's just like, oh man, So yeah, but we keep going back
all the time.
Yeah, just keep going back. I mean, I hate to say it, I've had some time here, and I've been reading through my compendium, my Joe compendium, and man, there was some 4 or 5 issue runs in there that were fantastic, but right in the middle, and we all know why it happened. Hasbro gets on the phone and says, "Hey, we got 6 new characters we need you to introduce." And there's 3 issues in there that are complete and total clunkers. And I'd tell Larry Hama that to his face, and he would laugh and agree with me because he knows exactly what he knows it better than I do. We got 6 new vehicles and 5 new characters that you need to introduce. And I mean, he's told me right to face to face that he doesn't script out any of his books. He doesn't script out from issue to issue. He told me right flat. He goes, sometimes I have to go back and read the last 2 pages of the book from last month.
I left off
before I figure out where I'm going to do on page 1 for this issue because it's just he just fly by night that way, and I love that. Don't get me wrong, but we've had characters that it wasn't 3 or 4 issues of clunker. It was like runs. I mean, and it's
he also told us the best writing comes right out of the pens.
Yeah, it's true.
No thinking about it, just writing it, and it comes out.
It's true.
So, I mean, the man knows what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's in the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest running title with a single author. That tells you something for what he said, when he got called into the office by Jim Shooter. You're going to do a toy book. You want to do a toy book? And Larry figured it's better than editing. So I mean, and that's how it all started. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, and like he said to me, I'm still here, and all of the other guys around me that didn't want nothing to do with it are long gone.
Well, see, he took a toy book and it was become the greatest toy book of all time.
And I would say even above Transformers, because Transformers is not the same continuous storyline, not even close. But yeah, those 2 were huge. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I don't care who your character is. I think you can come up with it that
you can say
we have a lost decade or so.
Don't worry, I'm gonna slap Spider-Man later on in the show, so keep watching.
It's just crazy. And then you get some stuff there's been some just like roses and whole thorn bushes, right in the weirdest places from some of these publishers. And I learned something the other day, and I didn't realize this, but it's page pay. Artists are paid by the page. DC Comics has not raised their page rate in over 20 years.
Wow.
Good night.
It's insane.
Really?
And it's estimated because it's like it's always been super top secret, but it's estimated that for a mid-level artist, $167 a page. And that's been the pay for over 20 years at DC.
That's crazy.
And that'd been a lot of money 20 years ago, though.
They were doing
page.
okay, $3,000 a month, give or take, based on page count.
Mm-hmm.
But now, John and I have had this conversation. There ain't nothing to these new comics. They're not 42 pages.
Oh,
no, they're not.
Mm-mm.
So you're telling me a kid at McDonald's is crying about $20 an hour to flip a burger, and they've not had a pay raise in 20 years?
No.
God.
No.
No wonder the comic book.
One of our classic artists just announced his retirement this past week, and that is exactly what he said. And I mean, this is an A tier artist.
And why do you think they still go to conventions?
Right.
Why do you think Larry Hama still goes to conventions?
Yeah. Why do you
think
think
to make a little money?
$bucks now? Yeah.
No
because
wonder
he got rich off of it.
No wonder comic books are dying because the way they pay, they have to take anybody to write for them.
Oh, well, no, most of them, to tell you the honest truth, like with Marvel and DC, most of them are staff writers for either Disney or, these are the same people that had ghost pen names that were writing crappy sitcoms 5 years ago.
Okay.
That's the truth. I mean, you start digging into a lot of these company writers, especially. These guys, a lot of the artists have come out of the graphic arts department from like Warner's and Disney. They're not illustrators. It's very rare that you have an illustrator working in comics. Now, why would they? Good Lord, they can go work for, doing billboards for 6 times the money with half the work and live a decent life, without worrying about fanboys and continuity and contracts and who's going to be doing what book next month, I don't blame them. If I had that kind of talent, you really got to love comics to want to get into comics. So, yeah. Yeah, that's right, Timothy. So, I mean, it's not good. And the deadlines are crazy. So Jim Lee came out, what was it, a month or so ago, and swore up and down that there will never, ever, ever, ever be AI used in any DC comic. And there are people out there that are swearing up and down and holding their ground, insisting that some of the cover art and interiors have been AI generated. So
I can believe that.
To be honest with you, I could see them not using AI because AI probably cost them more than a writer or artist would at this point.
Not really.
If you can't get a good artist to do it, then they're going to do what they need to do.
And they ain't had a pay raise in 20 years.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll show you. Let me find something here. I actually downloaded an app where you can do your own AI comics.
Oh yeah,
I believe it.
I never had time to fool with it, but it was. Let's see.
I say when new comics come in, the Adventures of the Toy Mercs.
So I created some characters. I can't even remember what I named them now, but this has been a few months ago.
I can see it now. Corey rolling across the parking lot at Target.
Shane fighting kids and scalpers in the aisles.
Yeah,
it created this, and it was like $5 a month for the thing. It created. Shucks. What's wrong with my stupid phone? Let's see if I can.
It's the operator.
It's an operator error.
I had like a steampunk character, a barbarian lady, a troll guy. But I mean, some of them look good, and it's $5 a month. So it costs nothing to do AI. AI can generate characters.
Fall guy.
Well, I know.
Guy.
I know.
Call me Colt Seavers.
That's just some scenery. That was my hero of the group. And I forgot what I even named him now. But
see, I got to tell you, this is a hard thing because I've been waiting because I physically haven't been able to get it together enough to get this picture comic I wanted to do with Emmett and Silas for years. Right, this Jurassic Joe ideas that we've had for 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at it now, and I'm really beginning to wonder if we just flat out didn't miss our window, because I can tell you right now, the amount of work that's going to go into something like that, AI can blast that out literally in seconds. And the way the internet is now, I swear to you guys, it seems like it just happened over the last few months. People seem to be perfectly content staring at AI. I thought there'd be a lot more pushback against it. There doesn't seem to be any. It's just
At first, there was. Like a
But
lot of
now-
the toy groups, groups have banned the use of AI in their groups.
They
because of
should
it.
because it's annoying.
But now it's like they're letting it slip in and whatnot.
Yeah, it's kind
What
of
up,
crazy.
Silas?
It's getting harder to tell what's AI and what's not. I mean, literally,
I know, right? That's a fact.
it's
Well,
it's become so good that you can't tell,
Yeah,
especially with just a photograph. I mean, now
Right.
if
well,
it's
even
video,
we even
you
check.
got, if it's video, if you watch it real close, you'll catch a thing here or there, like a little glitch or something. But like a photograph, it's hard to tell.
I tell you what, some of the videos I've seen lately, it was kind of like they had me sucked in for about 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds before I realized it was AI. Used to be maybe within 3 seconds you knew. Now it's just like, man, that's kind of spooky because, you kind of look at some of this stuff and you go, well, what am I going to be doing on camera next week? Because, I mean, you can take a picture of anybody and do anything with it that you want to.
Mm-hmm.
And the way the internet is now, I was at the doctor's office and Chat GBT. I put in the Alabama toy merch. It told all about our show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah. I use Grok at work. Why wouldn't I? The scary thing is it accesses Bass Pro's inventory through the website. It's a lot faster than the little zebra machines that we've got in our pocket. I can take my phone out of my pocket and ask Grok about our inventory, and that thing will answer me at least 5 times faster than our internal system.
Huh.
And it's accurate. It's just, what do you?
Maybe Target needs to use AI on their inventory.
I know, right?
The one that Florence does because it's got 6 missing cops.
It's crazy. It's just, I don't know, man. So, I mean, if we ever use AI, it would be for added content, comedy skits or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be long, guys, before there's going to be shows just like ours that are completely AI generated.
Yeah.
And sadly, there's going to be thousands of people that can't get to it quick enough to sit and stare at it. I mean, it's,
I'll be amazed if within 10 years that they're still making movies with real people.
Oh, I bet it would be. I'd put it less than 2, honestly.
Yeah.
Did you see this? Chinese released some AI program to the public in the last week or so? Did you see all the uproar over this thing? Because it's generating real movies with real AI generated celebrities, and you can't tell.
Yeah.
You
can take the comic book characters, and I've watched all kind of AI videos, all the different characters, and it transfers them from the comic into like a live action person.
Right.
And the costumes look perfect.
The costumes are perfect, right?
They can't do some costumes in real life to look like the comic, but they can.
Please, Lord, I want an AI movie made of Batman with Christopher Walken as Batman.
I don't
You can do that yourself.
You can
Peter
do that
Dinklage is Robin.
You can do that yourself. Here we go again.
Okay, so Robin.
Yes, right. Yep, and Batman Beyond. That's right. The news was all AI. Yeah, and that was that show was 20 years ago now.
20 years ago, every bit of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how it's changing.
It is.
It's funny. I have to tell you, some of the stuff. There was that one post.
Yeah, you ain't wrong, Adam. You ain't wrong.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I know. Right. It's.
No, I think AI would help the DC movie universe.
I don't know.
No.
Can't mess it up no worse what it already is.
There's just something.
You could basically like Infinite on Crisis. What's it called?
Crisis on Infinite Earths.
You could probably scan that 12-issue series in the AI and say, okay, now create a movie based off of this content.
Oh yeah.
And it would do it.
Oh, it would do it in minutes.
What up, Emmett?
Hey,
And
Emmett.
it would probably be better than anything anybody's ever written or done.
Probably because it would stay true to the source material.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, the costumes and let's face it, comic book costumes have almost always translated poorly to film.
Yeah.
And there's some more basic suits like Superman and like that. Even Spider-Man, they've done a very good job, but like they've never been able to put anybody in a Batman suit that really genuinely caught the comic accurately. I mean, it's just not. I mean, it's the way we're going though. But look at that picture. Look at that picture from the Hasbro booth of the Snow Bunny Baroness with the white Ferrari.
Yeah.
And I think it was Mason that said, no, that's AI. Well, I looked at the writing. I was like, wait a minute, what's the writing there's a reflection on the glass case.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to zoom in on it to see what it said. You can't read it because it's just jumbled letters. And then if you zoom in on the letters on the artwork in the back, it's just jumbled letters. It's AI generated. Mm-hmm. It looks great. It's like that old car saying, it's got a 10-foot paint job. Car looks great from 10 feet, but when you get up close to it, it's kind of like, whoa,
Well, what I seen at the toy fair, I was thinking, the real pictures were AI generated because it couldn't be that bad.
No. Crazy year. Crazy year. Yeah, I know. I'm just reading, catching up on the comments here. I don't. But unless it's for comedic purposes, will never use AI. We'll never be replaced by it anyway. But we didn't get the money for it, truth be told. Otherwise, we might be tempted.
Well, we're actually afraid it would probably be better than us live.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's why we're not going to do that one.
Yeah, really. I wonder how that would work, though. I guess it could. How AI would interact with comments like we do. That might be interesting.
You can program AIs to do that.
I'm sure you can. Anyways,
I can ask my teacher how to. I can probably.
We don't need to. We just said we're not doing
No, we're good being old.
Yeah, we're all set. Right. We're sitting on our digital porch yelling, "Get off my lawn!"
Get off my lawn,
dog.
Nice. Who's got pictures from Toy Fair?
Oh, I got pictures. And they're no order, so we're just going to run through them and talk about them.
So this is the Dire Effect, right? Dire Effect.
yes.
Night Creeper.
Yes.
Which really, I don't think anybody said a word about before it was shown yesterday.
No.
You guys will have to be patient with me because I watch stuff, but I had distractions. I'm pretty sure this is a Walmart exclusive too. When the time comes, which wasn't announced that I'm aware of.
Not that I know of.
But yeah, I mean, it's the translucent arms are different.
They are,
aren't they? They
are.
No, didn't the Ghost Viper have translucent arms?
I didn't think so.
I don't think so.
I know Crystal Ball didn't.
No, he didn't.
So that's new.
It's a night creeper.
Yes,
it
is.
is.
Yes.
See his bow in the background?
Yeah, the swords and it's a night creeper. He's got like a bluish silver mask.
Finish, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This and apparently the Dire Effect is making its debut in the new Energon verse in the next book or two.
Yeah, that's what I read.
I don't think it's this. I don't think it's the one that was released Wednesday. It must be next month's book.
I think so.
March's book. That Crystal Ball and this Dire Tech is showing up in the Energon verse books. So
for me, Crystal Ball was cool, but I'm gonna have to pass on this thing.
Yeah.
So is it? I'm wondering if it's Because you know, in '94 they done the Ninja Force that would color change and they would look translucent.
Yeah.
So is this supposed to be that Night Creeper from?
I don't think so. I think this is a totally different.
Yeah, this is meant to tie into that new classified crystal ball.
I'm just wondering if you could take all the parts off of it and then it looked like that translucent.
Maybe
from the '90s. Because they're hitting '90s figures now, so
they sure are.
If not, I guarantee it's coming.
And they're trying to make it look cool where people will buy them by putting these effects with it or something. I don't know. That's just a guess, but
I mean, I think the Ghost Vipers sold well. I mean, compared to everything else in the last couple of months, I think they sold very well.
$60 a piece. I don't know how.
I know, right? It's a kick in the head.
I seen one in the wild, and I got it for Shane.
Yeah.
Well, I got several. I've seen several over here at Gadsden and Atala, but they're not moving because they're $60 a pop.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, excuse me. Now they're. I mean, there were what?
There was
$69.99. So now they got it $59 at Gadsden. They knocked everything down $1.
Yeah, but if you guys remember right, there was a weird thing with those too, because some of the stores had them at 65 and other stores had them at 60. There was a $5 difference between stores in some cases. There was something really weird about that set. Yeah. But the few that were around here sold.
I don't know what Hasbro's thinking selling $60 trick builders. I don't.
But it's the same. The box is basically the same size as a Scorpion. The Sand Scorpion, he was $45.
Yeah.
Why was he $15 cheaper? And that Scorpion to me looked a whole lot better than that Wolf.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The Ghost Viper did not have any translucent arms or anything.
No, I didn't think so.
It was just all the effects that went on him. The little interchangeable heads.
Right.
And the wolf and all that stuff.
The Cobra and all,
yeah.
The only thing I can think of is the difference with the Desert Scorpion pricing and this one is somehow, some way, with distribution being messed up the way that it was, that the Desert Scorpion was in the mix before there was some type of increases. Because you're right, it doesn't make any sense. That's a drastic price difference and a drastic difference in quality.
Yeah.
Even with Snake Eyes and Timber, this Ghost thing was way higher than he was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was what, $39.99?
Yeah, and this one was $20 higher than him.
Well, the Snake Eyes were Polar Bear, which was that Polar Bear was a lot bigger than that Wolf, and it was
a lot nicer too.
Guy.
Yeah,
a lot nicer.
It was what, $49.99 or $59.99. I can't remember which one.
It was 62. It was $59.99 also, but like I said, that Polar Bear is a lot bigger than that.
And a lot better looking too.
Yeah. So
now, if y'all see a watermark on any of these, give those guys a shout out.
Well,
I have so many pictures, I didn't have time to write everybody's name down.
Well, I'm just glad Taurus is actually bigger than what his render was. Now maybe the internet will shut up.
Yeah.
Seriously.
There was a lot of crying about that 160.
Good night, Emmett.
I was going to say, I don't go by no renders because they change. Every one of them's changed since they put them out.
Anyway, the Night Creeper for me is going to be a maybe if I find it on clearance, maybe. But this 2-pack is a definite.
Night Creeper or Night Viper?
The Night Creeper, the one we just saw.
Yeah,
the Dire Night Creeper.
Dire, whatever, Dire Viper.
You'd have to be in dire straits to buy one at that price.
Money for nothing and the checks for free. Now that Dire Viper or whatever. Now I like him. I wish they wouldn't have done him the translucent orange, but hey, you take all the other stuff off and just make him regular Viper. He's cool looking. I mean, he's all silvered out and stuff.
Yeah, I did like that look, but I mean, you can't change the arms, so
yeah.
No, not really.
But yeah, he's a maybe for me.
It's one of those strange things for me. We had this conversation. They did such a fantastic job taking one of the two real serious clunkers in the OG line and making them pretty cool. And then all of a sudden they decide to build this whole other world around this one obscure character.
Exactly.
And it's just kind of like, it's not the Crimson Guard or anything. It's, it's Crystal Ball. I don't know what you I don't know what you're doing here. You did a great job. I think you might have wanted to let that one rest. Not
superior job. I mean, awesome job with Crystal Ball.
Yeah, and like I said, now we've got troop builders of like I said, one of the two real clunkers from the OG line. So
I remember when I was a kid, people didn't even want to buy Crystal Ball then.
Oh, good Lord, no.
Nope.
So,
I mean,
him and Psycho were the two clunkers, and they were paired together in the storylines, and just no one wanted them. I mean, it's just like, we want a gypsy and a psychiatrist. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, these are going to sell well. Because, like John said, the line is definitely movie / 90s heavy right now.
It is.
That's their.
I'm thinking this year will be the year of the Globulus.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we'll see him at San Diego.
Yeah, you're getting Royal Guard. You have to have somebody royal to guard, right?
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, he'll either be SDCC or he'll be the Pulse exclusive one.
One of the two.
I think it'll be San Diego. I really do.
Oh boy.
Honestly, I think it'd be the Pulse because that's where the other ones were.
I think they would be wise to stick with Pulse because I got to tell you that Dreadnought set, I think they got burned.
They did
at Comic-Con. Those are still available for sale.
Yeah.
I think they got burned on the Comic-Con end.
Well, so is the All Striker too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Yeah. So.
I think the reason the All Striker is still available, I think that has to do with the economy.
I think a lot of this has to do with the economy.
Well, you look at the Crimson 3-pack with the Twins and Baroness.
Yeah.
This stayed available for long. It was San Diego Comic-Con.
Yep.
I don't know why they keep doing San Diego Comic-Con exclusives because apparently they're not getting their bang for their buck out of them or something.
Nope. That's what I said. I think maybe some of the thinking may have changed. That Void Rivals Jetfire set that was Comic-Con. That sat forever for sale. Months and months and months.
You know what did sell real quick? The Marvel Legends 3-pack with the Sheena and the Savage Land Rogue because they're based on comics that people read, and it's a Comic-Con. I know G.I. Joe's a comic, but people still think a G.I. Joe's a toy. Yeah. And I think after COVID hit and they didn't have any of those special guests at one Comic-Con, they talked about how people actually liked it better because it was like the original Comic-Con when it was all about
Hollywood.
Comics.
Right.
And I think that's what the people are trying to get back to, it just being about comics. So they're not, these other properties aren't doing that well there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's just my theory on it, but I think that's why that sold well because it's based off comics.
Well, and I remember during COVID, it was, all Hollywood pulled out and it had all been about, movies and movie premieres and the trailers and all of this crap at Comic-Con and everything to do with comics. But John's right. A lot of people said those 2-3 years there when Hollywood was still out of it was the best Comic-Con since the beginning.
It was. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to complain about being able to get Comic-Con exclusives because I remember a time where we could not get Comic-Con exclusives.
Nope.
So I'm not going to complain about that.
Yeah. Go back 25 years. Some of the stuff that we never got were Comic-Con exclusives. I mean, I can think of one right off the top of my head, which was Lobo. From the the original DC line that Mattel had. That sucker is still unobtainium because that was a true Comic-Con exclusive, and there just weren't that many of them.
And look at some of the Joe Comic-Con exclusives from 25 years ago. Man, they're you can't hardly buy them.
Yep. So, but I hope Globulus is PulseCon.
I think he will be.
I hope. Of course, that puts him, later in the fall, but
because
that's okay.
Nemesis Enforcer, it was a PulseCon, right?
Yes.
So
Think
was
What's man?
Pythona.
Pythona and What's Man both.
I thought Cobra Commander was San Diego.
No,
he was
San
postponed.
Diego
I'm
was
almost positive.
Chuckles.
Chuckles was that? Yeah, the Chuckles.
Yeah,
set.
okay.
No, Chuckles come out the year that the Crimson 3-pack come out.
Yeah,
because they countered each other.
Right.
I think
That's
the man I think was the San Diego, and Nemesis Enforcer was a Pulse exclusive. But
Maybe.
they came out the same year.
Boy, it all runs
and
into
then
this.
Pentor was one.
Yeah.
And Dr. Mindbender was one.
Yeah.
I know I had a pain getting that Cobra
The
Commander.
Zartan was the first one.
Mhm.
The Zartan pack was the first one.
Yeah, I never did get that one.
A lot of people didn't get it. Because that was one of the times where you couldn't get them.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'm not going to complain about getting them.
But Timothy's right. If you look at the past 6 months, especially the past 6 months, probably closer to 8 months, the pre-orders are not selling out.
No,
They're not selling out at all, let alone in seconds. I mean, a lot of them are still up from months ago. So this, I know a lot of people really like this, and that's cool. It's it's not for me. I don't.
I'm still undecided on this one. He's a maybe. I do like the look, but I don't know.
But I gotta tell you, it's so hard because Lenny stood there and I watched 2 or 3 different interviews with Lenny, and he told the same story, right? This is Sundown, and Sundown decided to fight for justice as a mercenary or a bounty hunter, and his brother decided to fight for justice as a politician, and Headman kidnapped him. So now he's somehow joined the head team to go rescue his politician brother from Headman.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
We know if we had a phone card, we might know what was going on.
Well, I don't know about the story, but I want one just for this version, and later on, if he shows up at Ollie's or somewhere, I'd like to have 1 or 2 for customs.
Yeah, there is a Cops and Crooks character named Sundown.
Sundown, there is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's also a band named Sundown too that Dave pointed out.
He does eerily look similar. The from that toy, it does eerily look similar to this. You can tell there was inspiration to it.
But the weird thing is if you take his hat off and put the hair on, he's got that, the wispy, weird, like 19-year-old hair that hangs down in his face. And it's just kind of like, that doesn't, Lenny called it, this cool cowboy haircut. And it's like, there's no cowboy running around.
Maybe on Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, I'm not going there. Man. I'm glad you did.
Shout out to Dakota.
I mean, is it a well done figure? Yeah. I
like the look.
Yeah. It's not for me.
I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like a cowboy in modern day G.I. Joe military. It just don't seem.
No, right. It doesn't. Yeah.
Like I said, I do like the look of it, but the one thing I do wish they would have done would have made that poncho cloth.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
But it's got printing on it, so maybe that's why they didn't do it. It's got two phoenixes fighting some kind of.
I don't know.
Well, Hasbro only does that for Maxim series.
Well, no, the Desert Scorpion had a cloak.
Oh, you're right. You're right about that.
So I mean, you could have easily done a cloth goods for this too. I mean, it would have been better, would have been more playable. Because in order to do anything with this guy, you're going to take that stupid plastic cone off of him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna make my own for this guy. So.
And to even get to the knife that is on his chest, you got to take the cloak off.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine being in a fist fight and saying, "Hey, hang on, let me take this plastic cloak off"?
I mean, look, I like single action revolvers as much as the next guy, but I'm not bringing them into a fight with a bunch of guys that have got AK-47s and laser rifles. It's just not going to happen.
There's only one person who can do that. That's Wild Bill.
But
Wild Bill was a Texan. Wild Bill wasn't really a cowboy. Wild Bill was a Texan. There's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? This is like almost too far over the. This is like Mindbender, right? There's a line somewhere that you shouldn't jump over, This one jumped over it like Mindbender did, you know.
What's you guys in the comments thought on this guy? Let us know what y'all think about it.
You could put him with Mindbender and have you start to the village people.
Yeah, get the cop and you get
We got the cop already. We got the fireman. We need a construction worker. Shit, that could be the Navy guy. And there you go.
Yeah, we get a good toll booth. We'll be
Yeah.
get Spirit, this guy, you know.
But we all know what this is. They had 6 shooters and a cowboy hat they had to make for Wild Bill. Where else can we reuse these at? I know. Let's make another cowboy figure. It's all it is a reuse of the mold, so they have a way to use them.
Like I said, to me, he's got custom possibilities. Like I had like a weekend, like I had this past weekend, got bored and made some customs. He's got custom possibilities.
What you got against Gordo, Tim? Come on.
We don't know if he's inspired.
That's the speculation.
Yeah, there is a Cops and Crooks figure named Sundown. He doesn't look like this. Space cowboy.
Want to be a space cowboy?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's a maybe for me. I mean, honestly,
Maurice.
I'm not sure this is going to sell.
I don't think it is either.
I want to see him in my hands, and then I'll make a split decision on that one.
Man, like I said, I'll buy one at full price. I hope I pick a couple up at always for customs.
Well, I don't know.
Now, let me say this. I don't want this guy, but nothing for the bow that you can replace it to make the bow like he ain't pulling it back. I'll pick him up at Ollie's for little or nothing.
Yeah. That's Sundown for those.
This is a Target exclusive, and he does go up on the 17th. So
yes,
if you're so inclined.
Oh, he is a Target. The cowboy is?
No. Ninja Fire Zartan here is.
Yeah, I'll buy him when Target puts him on sale.
No.
He'll be made into a custom.
This is a flat out no for me.
Me too. I never liked the 90s version, and I don't like this version.
Zartan is such a cool character. Even in the cartoon, he was the coolest character out of any of them. I mean, he was a cool character. You know what I'm saying? The attitude, his skill set, all of it, even his seriousness. It was just Zartan was a cool customer, and then they did this, and it's just like, man, you guys just stripped that character of everything.
Yeah.
I just don't,
including his dignity.
Yeah, I just don't.
Like I said, they redone the compound bow. You can make it where it ain't been pulled back now.
I think that's cool.
And
but I'm not giving you $28 plus tax for a
no.
Nope.
The coolest thing about him is his weapons.
Yeah.
His swords are great.
I'm catching him on clearance. I'm not giving that.
I'd be curious to see how many of these actually show up at Targets to whether or not he makes it to clearance. Because if he's underproduced, he ain't gonna go to clearance.
Right.
If they produce as many as they did lately, he might see clearance pretty quick. Yeah. Timothy and I are on the same page there. This sucker's going to sell like crazy because that RPG and that Ghost face mask. The Call of Duty guys are going to be all over this one.
I want at least one of these. Oh yeah.
I would bet you money this is in the top. This one right here will be in the top 4 most successful Joe figures this year.
Yeah, it's definitely a pickup for me.
Yeah.
Well, I consider this the number one at the toy show right now of the Joes. This is number 1.
Yeah, this one will be the top. Like I said, I bet in the top 3 for the year as far as
that's a new assault rifle. There is it not?
I've not seen
one. M16 with an M203.
Yeah, I mean in the Joe line. I mean, I've not seen one.
What's Leatherneck running around with? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's not this one.
You may
let me go see.
Anyway, this is a great one. I will be picking this one up. This
It's a
one
good figure.
will be my precious.
Yeah, the Valaverse guys will be all over this.
Oh yeah.
Call of Duty guys will be all over this. Old school Joe collectors will be all over this. This one will be hot.
Definitely.
I can see that being
What
the Iron Claw from the.
Yes, y'all are right. It's what Leatherneck is packing.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the Iron Claw with the face and all that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, it's an M16. It's just M16 with an M203. Yeah.
What incarnation is that?
That's
abomination?
overkill. That is overkill. He was a big character right in the Dick cartoon, right?
Well, I've read Sigma 6. He's not as like the main
So,
villain.
yeah.
But that doesn't look like him. Why you green?
I
He don't
think
have a talking backpack on.
no, they were talking about that in one of the interviews. That's why they gave him that giant cannon of a gun, because to make up for no talking backpack.
well, I did like this figure better. His chest does open up.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
But it's still pass.
this one and Zartan these are the litmus test for the 90s kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those two figures right there are going to determine the direction of the line, if you ask me. If those two don't sell well, Hasbro will back off the 90s. They'll drop it like a hot potato. Because from my way of thinking, those two right there are about as iconic 90s as it gets.
Yeah.
And if they fail, they'll judge the whole customer base on that. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know, but I bet that's what they're going to do.
I might get him for a custom, but other than that,
No,
I'm going to predict one more 90s figure.
Which one?
Since you were talking about Sundown and his brother,
Mm-hmm.
I bet we see a Headman figure. And I bet they reuse his mold to do a Crimson Twins in the suits for one of the exclusives for the end of the year.
It was funny
and
because
Starlet too, not Ninja Force Starlet.
yeah, somebody said so we can. Was it Pixel Dan? I said to Lenny, so we're getting a Headman, and Lenny said, oh no, I didn't say that.
Yeah,
and then another one asked him. I can't remember the guy's name, so I apologize. But he said something. He put it in a different way. He said, "So Headman is now classified canon." And Lenny paused for a minute, and he said, "Yeah, we can say Headman is canon." So I guess I don't know what any of that means.
It means maybe.
the Swamp Scare is not what I expected them to go with.
Yeah.
I like the storage. I like the beefed up skis.
Mm-hmm.
I have to. Can I, guys? From a motorcycle mechanic from way back, that engine mess that they've got going on there drives me absolutely batty. That is because if you look in the center, it still has the original turbine engine. You see it?
Yeah, right there.
Right, but we've got these fake Harley Evo cylinders and heads,
Mm-hmm.
and it's identical on the other side. It's just almost like we got this big black space here. What are we going to stick in it? And that's what and I can't. I'm going to buy this for the figure. I'm not convinced that this Swamp Skier will see much shelf time.
Maybe more collected.
Yeah, I was hoping for.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you right.
I know my Swamp Skiers are a little fragile, and they're certainly not toy quality. But I like mine a lot better than that.
Yeah.
And you need a PhD to put them together.
I gotta make.
Yes, you do. I need a video.
I gotta make you a video.
I opened it up the other day and I was like, where do I start?
You guys don't remember how the originals went together?
Not like that one.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll do a video.
Here, I got mine put together right here.
There you go.
Only thing I don't like about her, her digital render was better looking than the figure.
I can't stand the round goggles.
Me neither.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, Lenny trying to pass her off as an army builder because you can put that tank girl hat on her, that didn't make any sense.
I mean, it makes no sense making her an army builder. That's crazy.
No.
I do see that hat being used for a Diana, though.
Yeah. Yep.
If anybody listens is going to buy more than one of these to get multiple swamp skiers, I will buy the figure off of you for custom.
No, there you go.
Well, I mean, you don't really need multiple swamp skiers because the only person that ever rode it was Zartan.
Yeah.
Right.
I will buy. I will be getting one of these just because this has got to be, man. This has got to be a lump in somebody's throat at Hasbro to make this figure because of the Josh Blaylock disavowed Devil's Due stuff. I mean, it's got to be it's got to somewhere. Maybe he's just a janitor or something. It's got to be stuck in somebody's craw that they actually did this, because that was a mess, man. That was a huge mess 20 years ago.
Very much so.
Well,
and
I did see.
I had those conversations with Josh off the record, and got an awful lot of the stories that weren't for public distribution. And I got to tell you, man, Hasbro did him wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, they did him wrong. And
I did see video of this thing. The skis are articulated.
Yeah, I mean, I like the skis. I like the body. I like the steering. I like the storage. I like the seat. I like the figure. This silver engine detail is just hot mess for me. I just can't.
With all the detail they put in the other vehicles, this looks like the core figures from the 80s instead of the G.I. Joe. It looks generic.
Yeah, it does. You're right. It does. Generic is what I was trying to say. They got this black body that's nothing but a rectangle that they needed something to stick on to add detail, and that's what they came up with. It just drives me nuts.
Well, I'm probably going to repaint mine, the engine parts, the silver, maybe to like a cobalt or a different kind of black to kind of just break it up because I don't like that.
If you went with a bronze color might not look bad.
Hopefully, that's still just a prototype. Hopefully, the actual thing will look better.
Right, because they did say 3 of the figures there that were on display, airtight included, were not finished.
Yeah.
So, Don Marino, this was a considerable controversy when it happened. But I will be 100% upfront with you guys. I ordered 3 of these, and I'll tell you why. I don't know if it'll translate or not. It doesn't really matter. It's in my own head. This right here is the only character that Larry Hama is 100% responsible for.
Yep.
That's been put in figure form. This is in a weird way, this is my supporting Mr. Hama.
Yeah, didn't he do the big reveal himself?
He did. Yep, at Midtown Comics. So the boys will each get one, and of course I'll have one. But am I super crazy about the character? Honestly, no. That's kind of not the point. Does that make sense? I mean, ordered.
If I'm one of these people, if I find it in the wild, if it's on clearance, I'll probably pick it up.
She's general release. So there is that. But yeah.
If she was dark blue instead of black, I'd swear it was a female Viper. Because the way the red on the sides and all that just kind of reminds me of the Vipers.
Yeah.
I can't believe we got this before we got a version 4 Snake Eyes.
Well, the hard thing is Lenny said something that was wrong. He said that basically she's the main character in the Hamaverse books right now, which is not true.
He must not read the comics.
No, I don't think he does, because he would know that's not true. There were some major changes there's technically 3 snake eyes, if that makes any sense to you, in the Hammerverse. That's all I'm going to say. But Dawn was a major player for a long time, pre-300.
Yeah.
Right. But she's still around. Don't get me wrong, but she's not the major character in the Joe book. That's for sure.
Corey's confusing me here. What do you mean before the version 4 Snake Eyes? We already got version 4 Snake Eyes.
Yeah, we got V4 Snake Eyes already. We don't have 3. We don't have 5.
I thought the one with the knives on his chest was version 4.
That's version 3.
Okay, well, that's what then.
Version 4 is the paintball Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
And version 5 is the dark gray with the really small silver eye lenses.
Yep.
Yep. Oh,
A definite buy for me.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Looks perfect to me.
Yeah, they did the widow's peak with the hair, everything. He's awesome.
And the helmet is removable.
Yep.
But I think all of us 80s kids will definitely say he's a buy.
Oh, bye.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Bye.
Him and Sci-Fi was the original Neon guys.
Yeah, but
I can't remember. I can't remember what he done, but I remember having him.
Yep. Perfection. Exactly. Yep. This is awesome. Awesome stuff.
You don't remember him taking out the giant virus
That was eating up the land.
let it to the apple orchard where the poison and all the apples killed it.
Yep.
Oh well, no, I thought he was the one that went to Wuhan.
No.
That's the main episode I remember him being in.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All
This is
the
perfect. This is perfect.
Pesticides killed the virus.
Yeah.
This one's
The
awesome.
blob.
The blob. This sucker's going to sell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
It'll be the one hard to find.
And I suspect the next one will sell even more.
He will not be found at clearance, people.
This right here, if you sleep on this, you might as well stop collecting Joes, because I'm telling you right now, that sucker is going to sell, and he's going to sell in huge numbers.
Yeah, and he will not be found at clearance either.
Nope. No. There's zero chance of this one seeing clearance.
This one is perfection, too.
Yep. These people will be buying these in squads, just like the originals. Yeah, hands down. Could the manta ray be better? What they said is what they could see. It actually looks better in person than it does in these renders. But no, this sucker is going to sell like mad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
is it a single figure? It's not a deluxe.
No,
it's single.
Good. All the troop builders should be single. They should.
I agree.
Yeah, they should.
Yep, I agree. Yep. If I'm not mistaken, he goes up this week too, right?
I think same time as the others does.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, man, a little bit that I know, if you sleep on this one, you'll regret it, because these are going to sell like crazy.
Yep. You know, my only gripe with him, he should have come with an alternate left hand.
I know a lot of people were saying that.
Yeah, but the OG didn't come with the hand.
Yep,
that's true.
I know. I wish that manta was like that. I would have paid for it too if they'd done something like that scorpion with the manta. It would have been so cool.
Yeah.
But if they would have, then would have been griping about him being a deluxe with a pet figure.
Yeah.
I know.
I would.
I mean, if they would have put to where his flaps were movable and his tail was movable, there'd have been a deluxe. And then would have griped about being a deluxe and being $54.99.
Well, they need to come. What they need to do.
I'm happy.
What they need to do with these guys right here, like him and the Desert Scorpion, they need to make a general release like this and make a cactus or something other for a deluxe figure where you had something like you could ride on, like at Manta Ray or whatever. Huge Scorpion.
But if you think about it, that's really in scale. I mean, a Manta would be about that size to a man.
I've seen them in real life.
I've never seen a scorpion as big as the one that come with a sand scorpion.
Me neither. If I did, I'd be running.
Well, what was it, Jason and the Argonauts, or was it?
Yeah.
One of those, or was it
Yes.
the?
Yeah.
Yeah. It had the
Yeah,
giant scorpion.
Yeah,
I
but you
tell
can
you what.
explain. You can explain that by mine better doing some genetic testing.
If I encountered one of them suckers in real life, I'd send old Sundown in there with his 6 guns. Take right
Ain't
care of
no
that
doubt.
thing.
Take him out, big boy.
Mhm. Yeah, his son would go down.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
One jab with that tail.
And I'll
Yep.
call Colonel Hall with his missile launcher.
What in the?
It needed, that scorpion needed an alternate head with a Dwayne Johnson head to put on it. And then you had the Scorpion King.
So this is Rock Claw, which is the same figure minus the helmet. So they're plugging him as the commander, and the regular helmet is going to be the regular
The
troop.
Raptor
Those are these
Viper.
paleo trooper,
Paleo
Vipers.
Viper.
Which Viper is it supposed to be?
This is a brand new character. This is Rock Claw, Dr. Rock Claw,
Yeah.
which makes it worse, honestly.
Is he a proctologist?
I don't know.
A
I'm not going
paleontologist.
Dr. Rock Claw?
Rot
Mhm.
Claw, ROTT Claw, yes, Rot.
Rot Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
This definitely a pass for me.
Yeah.
this is going to be $52. Toy News International did have that much information. They have a listing for them already at $51.99.
Deuces.
I will say this as a guy that's collected the higher end, the Hammond collection dinosaurs. The Deinonychus is actually very nice. The dinosaur is really cool. I'm tempted because of the comic this one and I have been planning for the last couple of years. I just haven't decided yet.
Oh, the articulation on that.
It's really nice. The dinosaur is really, really well done. If we get into these, I can tell you right now, the helmet's staying on. There is not going to be Dr. Rotclaw having anything to do with anything in my collection because I just find that ridiculous. I don't get it.
Yeah, he shows up.
Well, does the helmet piece come off the dinosaur?
Yes, and that was the other
Yeah.
thing. They were having a problem at the show that the helmet was falling off and the whole lower jaw of the dinosaur was falling off in the box.
That's not good.
So yeah, that was noticed.
Also, the jaw articulates too. Then
It does. Yep.
Yes.
I don't know, Dave. You kind of talking me into this.
This is definitely not the Dino Hunter's dog toy, right? If you read the big tabletop book that we got with the whole artwork history, that's what everybody at Hasbro referred to as that weird T-Rex that came with the original. They called it the dog toy because it was literally produced by a dog toy company in China.
Yeah.
It was just thrown in the package. That is not what this is. You guys are going to help me here. This eye, like the dots underneath the eyes, isn't that there's a famous African tribe that does that, isn't there? What is it? And
There's
apparently,
also some Aborigine does that too, and from Australia.
the Aboriginals do have some of those dots.
And look at
too.
his eyes.
Yeah, the dinosaur eyes. Look at them.
Has he got slits, lizard eyes?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like Darklon.
Yep.
Man's got a chin on him.
Yeah.
Look at that chin.
You got a Chevy Chase
He
chin.
got one of them Kirk Douglas chins.
Yeah, big old butt chin, cleft chin. Yep. Supposedly, originally he had a goatee.
Not anymore.
But I don't know. I don't know. Somebody said that. I don't know who it was. But yeah, this one's undecided. I got to tell you guys.
Fit very well on the
I got to tell you, the biggest problem is price. It's the biggest problem.
Yep.
May I ask y'all a question? How much was Crocmaster?
34, right?
He 34 and yeah, $35.
And they got this up to 51. I don't see it.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, let's look at this. Let's do a comparative. You got $27.99 for the figure, right? You can buy a Hammond Collection small dino for $15. which is basically comparable to what you're looking at now. That does not put you at $52. So this one's hard. This one's tough.
Well, does he come? What does he come with? Does it come with any more accessories?
Yeah, there's a helmeted version, and yeah.
Because the only thing I see he's got Croc Master's whip is all I see. I mean,
yeah, I think there's a couple of guns involved. That's a Therizinosaur claw supposedly on his arm, which makes no sense because Therizinosaur claws would be almost as tall as he is. Yeah. They're close to 6 feet, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense. But
if I find him at a good price, if I find it at a good price, I think I'll get it. But if I don't, I'll pass on this.
He just don't look appealing to me.
I don't blame you, John. I'm looking at it
It
from
doesn't to me either.
World building from this one, and he and I. That's the only reason. Otherwise, this is a no. I mean, but
he'd fit very well.
Yeah, but man, he got to fit real well for $52.
Woo, look at that.
Oh, good Lord!
This right here.
It's goofy, but it's kind of cool.
No, I'm telling you, man, there were more positive comments from everything I read about this than there was about the classified line.
It was.
It's kind of cool.
You got to admit, guys, look at this, though. I mean, April comes with the Ostriker. So the only way you can get April is to buy the Ostriker.
Yep.
Okay. So you got Rock and Roll Raph, Snake Eyes Leo, Shipwreck Mikey, and Dial Tone Donnie. And then you get April Scarlet if you buy the Ostriker. And if you buy the helicopter, the turtle fly, is that what they called it?
Yeah.
You get the kit that turns Raph into Wild Bill, which is kind of cool.
That at Raph, was that not Roadblock?
It's Roadblock, yes. What did I say?
Yeah. You said rock and roll, but I was looking at the pants.
Roadblock. Yes, Roadblock.
And the shirt, yeah. Okay.
And there is a timber / razor that comes with Snake Eyes if you get the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. That is the only way that you can get the razor / timber. So that's that. I know the mustache is kind of funny.
It's hilarious.
This is a one-off. There will not be a second wave of this because, as we all know by now, Playmates will not hold the license for Turtles after this year. So, you've got you got Rocksteady as Buzzer, Shredder as CC, Destro, Krang. That's kind of cool, actually. Slash is Storm Shadow, and Bebop is
Buzzer.
Ripper.
Well, yeah,
That's
See,
Buzzer.
that don't make.
Buzzer is
Rocksteady. That makes no sense to put two dreadnoughts and you don't have Zartan.
Well, and somebody said that, and they said, well, maybe wave 2, and that's when Playmate said there is no wave 2. This is it. So, and did I not send you a picture of the helicopter? There's the Ostrich.
No.
You know what the cool thing about the helicopter is? The rotors are 2 big katanas.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's really kind of cool, and it holds 2 figures.
Striker's kind of cool.
These are coming out. What they said soon. I'll let the big dog out. What soon means, I don't know. But they also said that I think they said Walmart was going to have them for a month.
Yeah.
First, and then they go general release after that. So that's a weird something there.
Sort of like it did
Something weird.
Master Universal Origins.
I think so.
Yeah.
Walmart had the exclusive for the first year before they could be released anywhere else.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Call Tom Brady in. This is a pass for me.
There's a lot of excitement around this. It's kind of surprising to me because
it's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. Kind of cool.
But I do like G.I. Joe, the real reptilian hero. I do like that.
even though turtles are amphibians. But
Shut
so this was I'm sorry, this was the highlight of the whole show for me. I mean, the wave 2 of the Godzilla TMNT crossover. This is Shredder as Mechagodzilla. And it's a 3-figure wave like it was last time. There's Donnie as Jet Jaguar with a little mini Jet Jaguar there.
Yeah.
The flames on his bow staff come out and plug into the bottom of his feet to have like a blaster effect.
Wow,
which
cool.
That's kind of cool. And then there was Splinter as King Caesar. And then I didn't hear anybody specifically say, but these will not see stores until the fall. So there's not going to be a third wave of these. So, I think these are I just love these stupid things. I really do. I do not want
open on stream.
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want them cracked open on stream. Thanks.
You haven't opened them yet.
That's right. I haven't. No, I don't want them open.
And I'm pretty sure when you showed them to Shane, he said open them.
Open them.
I'm gonna. This more Super 7 stuff. I did see these. These are the ones that were missing from the show, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because they didn't have Marty and they didn't have Doc Brown.
Yeah, they couldn't find them nowhere.
Is that what it was? They couldn't find them?
They couldn't find them, yeah. I heard someone say they either didn't pack them or someone stole them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Somebody left that toy fair with a set of them, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
But
They
they
had the place for them and everything, but that was it.
Yep.
Well, here's my question: do they come with a car?
Now they are O-ring forms.
These are O-ring. Yeah, I didn't see the DeLorean.
No, this is only 2 in the wave. Which is kind of weird. They done these 2 first in the O-ring form.
Yeah. Yeah, the future versions. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the Doc Brown 2015 version.
Right.
And then it was the Marty.
Boy, we sailed right on past that, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah, I want my hoverboard.
Wow.
Still no flying cars, man.
Yeah.
This is another wave, right?
Yeah, this is I think they said 3rd wave of these Thundercats.
Yeah. The Mumra is kind of cool.
They're basically the same thing as they had before, just not with less gear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was it? Wasn't the Jaga some kind of exclusive last year?
Yes, he was an exclusive, and he was the ghost version of Jaga.
Mm-hmm.
And he is still hard to get.
Interesting.
So,
now these are what in the $35 price point.
Yeah.
I think so. I think they were 35.
These are the ones that show up at Walmart, Target. I mean,
Yeah.
And then the others are like 55.
yeah,
But you get so much more stuff. I mean, you get
Yeah.
multiple hands, multiple weapons, multiple heads. So, I mean, I don't know if you're really getting a good deal on these or not.
Now, see, that's what I wish they would do with these troop builders from G.I. Joe. Come out with a deluxe with all the stuff and have some of these standalones.
Mm-hmm. But I've done got all 3 of these figures, so.
Mm-hmm.
And then on to these guys.
Adam must be crazy over these, huh?
Yeah, a lot of people was happy about these. I've seen a few of these in Walmart, but
Typewriter guy.
I don't remember watching much Sesame Street when I was a kid.
When I was really, really little, because that's one of the channels we could get. You know what I mean? Yeah. Electric Company was better.
Yeah. And this is pretty cool.
Oh, it's good.
He's 15 inches.
Some tells me that's a Nancy pickup.
I think the Nancy's pickups will be closer to the end. What about this, guys?
Yeah. Micronauts.
And they're going.
I don't
They
know.
said they're going to be O-ring versions too.
I don't remember Micronauts.
It kind of came and went. What do you think, Ron? Yeah, John. 83, 84, somewhere in there, wasn't it?
Mm.
They really kind of came and went.
I had to look it up because I thought they come out earlier than that.
It might have been.
Because they had some metal parts. If I
They
remember
did.
right.
Yep, that was the big deal with them. They were heavy little
Yeah.
suckers. Yeah, they were die-cast action figures.
Yeah, their chests, and waistbands were all.
Yeah, that was where the Bionic 6 kind of was back then too.
Let me see.
The interchangeable world of Micronauts.
1976 to 1980.
Wow.
Wow,
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking they were 70s. They were made by
No
me.
wonder I don't. No wonder I don't remember because I was like one when they quit making them.
Yeah, they were made by Mego.
Yeah, Mego, yeah. They were, weren't they? Wow, that was a long time ago.
And John will go crazy over this here. They're
Yeah,
killing him,
right.
ain't they? Killing you, John. Killing you.
Yeah.
There's your Diana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I got better pictures of them.
Yeah, cartoon Diana. This
I
one
like
I
that
might
Flash,
pick up.
too.
I don't know.
The Flash is kind of cool.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
like the Flash.
Yep. This one I might pick up.
And old Chuckles.
Yeah, movie Chuckles.
I really wish these were cheaper. I'd be buying these for Cal and Rory and sending them over.
Yeah, $20, $22 a piece. That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm very selective on these.
Yeah. Me. I've been
Because these
real.
are cool.
This is like Action Force colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have they made one in regular American colors?
No.
Emmett, do you remember? Do you know how much they was when we was kids your age?
$1.50, $2.
Yeah, anywhere
That
from
was below. That was below.
$1.99
$1.99.
to $3.99.
Yeah,
Yep.
$2.77 was
Sears, for sure.
J.C. Penney's.
Walmart.
I'm thinking that's got to be something to do with their contract with Hasbro that they can't do any of the toy versions, the original toy version.
Yeah, because even Chuckles is different colors.
Yeah, something
I
in
think
the
that-
licensing. Yeah.
I think they can only do them based off the cartoon and maybe the comics.
Yeah.
No, but $20, geez.
Hey, look at there. There's October Guard.
Hey, I'd rather give 20 for one with an O-ring than I had the prior ones that had 5 points of articulation.
Oh, yeah, no.
So you at least got a lot more
reactions,
articulation for the
they were
same amount of money.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Those were terrible.
They were.
And these actually come with an accessory too. I don't think that.
Yep.
I can't remember the 5. They didn't come with an accessory, did they?
Yeah, they had a weapon.
But
Did they have?
Yeah, they had a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were terrible.
yeah, the normal reaction Snake Eyes comes with a laser pistol and a laser rifle, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I don't. There's a lot of mixed
Full
reactions
comic
in this
inside.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, so you'll have the comic collectors buying this one just to get that variation.
Just to get that variant. Yeah.
Yep. Might be the only reason I grabbed that one.
He just kind of looks weird. I don't
What
know.
is he supposed to be? Cobra Commander?
Yeah.
Cobra Commander.
Well, I'm gonna grab one.
Yeah.
Cal and Rory. Yeah, comic and Cobra Commander.
We'll
He's
see.
supposed to be in that powder blue suit type deal there.
So these are the first 4 in this
America.
bicentennial
America.
for America. But somebody, when they were talking to the guy from Super 7, he said that there were a number of toy companies that were doing commemoratives this year.
Yeah.
Get those and get it signed by
Kid
Donald
didn't
Trump.
add anything to it, but
There's a lot of baseball companies, like baseball card companies, that are doing them too.
So we may see something bicentennial related in the classified line. I wouldn't be surprised if we did.
Abraham Lincoln.
So
George Washington.
no, to tell you the honest truth, if they would ever give us a Joe Colton, it would be a real good opportunity to give us that for a bicentennial figure.
Yeah.
That would
I don't
be
know.
really,
I
really
doubt
cool.
it.
I guarantee I guarantee you it's the corrected version, Tim. Yeah.
Corrected.
Yeah, I'll explain it to you later.
These are cool. I mean, they're cool, but they do come with that star stand, G.I. Joe star stand.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, Star
The little
Stand.
clear stand. That looks like a star.
Yep.
That Snake Eyes is really nice looking.
At least we know the heels won't crack.
Yeah. Yeah, for another 40 years.
Yep.
Well, if then at all. Plastic's a lot different.
There's Nancy.
I heard that as soon as I saw them, man. These are kind of expensive too, though. They're $25 too
How much?
Really?
for these little figures. Yep.
Wow.
Man, why does Snoopy have that bowl shoved in his mouth?
Wow. $25?
Yep.
Wah, 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 pass.
Wow.
I think peanut collectors are going to jump all over them, though, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
they're-
did.
Oh,
And that's, you know what?
Good for them.
This is not a 200 figure collection. You know what I
It's
mean?
not.
So if they spend a little more, they'll be happy, you know.
Snoopy with the dog bowl.
Yep.
Right in that mouth.
Snoopy supper time.
Watch out, Dave. Watch out, Kim.
Godzilla Jr. Godzilla Jr. is cool.
Yeah, little Godzilla.
That's cool.
It's just
I
Godzilla.
don't care about the rest of them. That baby Godzilla is cool.
Yeah.
Get it?
Not,
There's a lot of
not the
Godzilla
mama.
stuff this year. Space Godzilla.
Terrible movie. That was a great movie, though. Mecha King Ghidorah. That was a great movie, actually. One of the better ones in the Heisei series. And of course, that's a great little figure. I mean, seriously,
What's with the eyes? The eyes.
that's exactly
I
what he's a
remember
baby.
that.
That's a great rendition of that figure. That's
He's a
It
baby.
looks so derpy.
well,
Not the mama.
yeah, Godzilla.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
They had a lot of Godzilla stuff there this year.
Yeah,
Ooh, I like these ones. They come with buildings.
They do come with buildings.
it's almost. I look at those every time, and the best looking figures in that whole line are any figure except for Godzilla.
Yeah.
The Godzilla's just aren't great. Everybody else is
Godzilla always
great.
Godzilla always be looking chopped.
It's just
That
awesome.
Godzilla kind of looks like he's got fur.
Yeah, the fuzzy. Oh, for Space Godzilla.
I mean, that Space Godzilla looks pretty good.
He's all right.
Got them crystal arms.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
that's
it comes
okay.
with the top of the building?
I didn't ever catch how much these were.
I don't know. They're probably $25, $30. I don't know.
Probably.
Monsters,
Yeah, monsters folks will like these.
O-rings.
Yep, the O-ring versions.
Frankenstein.
The Wave 2 with the reaction. Universal Monsters.
He's just buying up every license he can get a hold of.
Oh, they are, man.
I wonder if the Godzilla, when it comes with like building pieces, and you get them all to build a building.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
just the
make
top
a
of the
little-
building.
little diorama of a city. You can trash.
Okay.
The top of buildings they've knocked down and whatnot. Actually, that's the bottom of it, so you might be able to
Yeah.
put them
Yeah,
together.
you have to buy both of them to clip it
Okay.
together.
All right, that's
There's a
cool.
lot of those figures too. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
there are.
I don't.
And everybody has turtles.
Everybody's got the turtle license. Yeah, it's very strange. I don't know if Mattel is going to reel it in or what they're going to do, but
Is
I
this
couldn't- that was a very good
Space
question.
Michelangelo?
motorcycle.
This is motorcycle.
Motorcycle?
My bad as well. Or Ralph.
That's right.
Right.
I got to tell you, there are no more Last Ronin turtle figures from NECA, so I'm done with NECA, which is good. So, these were a
what's
very
this guy?
specific cartoon, right?
I believe so.
Beefy boy.
At least April still looked like April in that cartoon.
In her science coat.
Yeah. Yep.
They are, man. Everybody and their mother. And the bad thing is, this is the only turtle we have on here today.
Yep.
I heard people complaining about this bike, about how much it was going to be.
Really?
How much is it going to be?
Yeah. I never did catch that, but people were starting complaining about it being too expensive because it's really small.
Oh.
The effects are cool.
So I don't know. Well, look here, more turtles.
And yeah, look, 3 3/4 O-ring turtles.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't know if Mattel's going to reel it in or what, but
I don't know.
they own the master license starting next year, so all these other companies may dry right up.
And they are a lot of them doing them, man. A lot of them.
Oh.
All right. Star Wars. John, you're into this.
He gone.
Why?
No, he left.
He got hung up on something.
Apparently, this is from the Mandalorian.
You know what?
I'm back.
I can see this is all right. I mean, have army builders. Let's be all right. Have a 4-pack.
Yeah, these are, I believe, 3 3/4. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool to have an army building thing in 4.
Yeah, a G.I. Joe team. Wake up.
Much better than buying packs of 4.
No doubt.
Get your feet off the couch, Emily. Pay attention.
We should have got Philip on with the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
These are 3
Mandalorian,
3/4.
Grogu. Yeah, these are the deluxe of the vintage collection. Which, look at there, cloth goods on a 3 3/4 inch figure.
Yeah.
That poncho looks way better than the other poncho.
Pay attention, Emily.
Joe team. I think even that Baby Yoda here's got a cloth goods, maybe.
It looks like it, doesn't
It looks like it. Yeah.
It may not be. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But it would be cool if you did have.
Yeah, Emily wasn't there. BMAC was there, so I don't know if they got another internal shift going on or what the heck.
She couldn't get her feet off the couch to come.
Yeah, maybe. She probably doesn't want to go to New York and mingle. Think about that. In that instance, they're right down on the floor with people. It's probably not a good idea.
They did release a lot of Star Wars stuff this time around, though. Just IG-88, rebuilt IG-88. If anybody watched the Mandalorian series, he melted down.
Nice.
Oh, that's IG-11.
Do what?
IG-11.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure IG-88 has his conscience transferred into that thing.
He does. Because he pushed him out of the lava pit thing.
It seems
and saved their lives.
Seems like a really overly complicated storyline for a character that was in the original movie for what, 6 seconds or something?
Yeah.
I mean,
this was a totally different droid.
Yeah.
What's he got, a beard?
That's his mask.
It's Beard Trooper.
Beard Trooper.
Remnant Trooper?
Snow Trooper, yeah.
And Snow Trooper.
What's he sell? Carpets on the side? I don't know.
Well, this show would take place after the Empire has fallen, which means they were just remnants of the original army.
Okay, but what was the deal with the other stormtroopers?
He had to sell carpets because he's out of a job.
Yeah.
But he is.
Come down to Empire Carpets and
He
Furniture.
does have a carpet cloth good around his waist.
They got one of those Vader things out there that's going like this.
We have Vader coolers.
Remnant
AT. Yep.
What's left of the Empire?
I guess so.
Very slow.
But he's still got an at.
Oh yeah.
That'd come in handy.
Well, this is after the fall, so it was just an at.
Just an ad. That's right. Yeah, right.
These are the Black Series releases.
Just an ad.
There it is. There's the ad.
There's the at. Once again, cloth good on Mando. That one don't look cloth though. On
That
Grogu
one does not. No.
No, that
Yeah,
one's
like
definitely just plastic.
What's he doing? Handing him a gun? What is it?
Is that or a scope? Check them out.
Yeah.
See what we got ahead.
A rangefinder?
Now, you know they got the movie coming out.
Yeah, this is it, ain't it?
Yeah, that's actually
Yeah.
coming out at the theater. They're gonna have
This is it right here.
the Mandalorian, but they're not using a puppet for Grogu. I heard Peter Dinklage was playing the part.
Oh, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's got
He may be a little too short.
that's rumor. So, you know.
This is Remnant. What?
Hey, he
Scout
did.
Trooper?
He did. You know, he did do the reboot on the Toxic Avenger, and he is the one that played the Toxic Avenger.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
That's crazy.
The best comments of the year.
I hadn't watched it, but I saw it at Walmart, the DVD copy of it.
Yep.
There you go. That's got
Papa Palpatine's Carpet Emporium. Come on, Tim, man, you're killing me here, bud.
That's right.
Tim hosts 2 of the best comments of the year so far.
So far, yep.
You guys saved it.
I think I said
There's
this last week.
Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. It definitely is.
It really is, yeah.
She is playing in the movie.
Who's
Yep.
that?
Sigourney Weaver.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
she's in the movie.
Trading up
Well, that's
her
good
alien?
when
She's going from
That's good when
Alien to Star Wars.
Ollie's get these in for $4.99. I can get her. I can make a Ripley. Goes to Ripley.
I don't know, with that red hair.
Hey,
That's what the make plates for.
There's another Remnant at driver. Or at driver.
At driver.
Not even an at driver. He just owns an at.
Yeah, these are the Black Series. And then here's this guy.
Remnant AT-RT.
That's an at art.
Well, the RTs were from like the Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's a clone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a Clone Wars thing.
Oh.
How'd they get a hold of that?
Ooh.
How's it still work?
Down there at McNews Military Menagerie.
You just take it down to the mechanics. They work on it and fix it for
Yeah,
you.
that's true. The Remnant mechanics.
Well,
I'm pretty
his
sure the
ship
Jawa
is a
was-
Naboo starfighter, so
Exactly.
Maybe he just took what's left of that at he has.
Remember, Emmett, it's the remnants
The Remnants.
of everything.
But there's a 20-year difference.
So, some people are still driving 20-year-old cars.
Pretty easily, as a matter of fact.
And if you keep them maintained, you can drive them around
That
like
ain't a
that
car.
RC.
That's a wreck.
They come from Cuba.
hey, how old's the Millennium Falcon? It's still around.
Yeah, the Falcon. They showed the Falcon in episode 1, right? Episode 2. Sorry,
2.
You can see the Falcon at a dock.
Yeah, but the Falcon's also wheezing.
Yeah, just take them down to
Bad mouthing the Falcon.
Palpatine's Starship and Speeder Emporium.
Another.
Whatever you want. Here you go, Dave.
Probably
no, I just don't do the movie stuff. Any movie stuff.
I do, but I don't see paying $35 something that McFarlane's already done this last year.
35.
Yeah, that's
Right
about a
on that
NECA.
one.
Our NECA must have went up then.
Are
These
they
are going to be the deluxe ones, I believe.
Aren't these 12 inches? Or are they?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't think NECA does 12-inch, do they? Or do they?
I don't know.
NECA does 6. Or no, it's 7.
7.
This is a great looking penguin, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at that face. That's a face only Corey would love. Wait, I do see a resemblance, Corey.
Looks like Dave after not Dave, but Shane there after somebody's cousin gets on to him at wrestling.
Oh no, that was a different look.
I don't know. Looks like he should be running
There's
the
your
garage.
Michael Keaton Batman.
Yep.
He probably does. Adam says these are 8-inch cloth line.
Okay. Yep.
That's gonna be a pass for me.
That's why I heard the price was a lot higher then. So they're 8-inch cloth. Cloth goods. I love it.
Oh, they'll sell them by the ton, though, I bet.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that Elvira was with 8-inch cloth goods and she didn't sell all that great.
I don't know. They made 4 versions of
12
it.
to 8 inches. Yeah. Cool.
It's going to be.
Yeah.
We didn't have time to talk about it this week, but the final numbers came in on the Diamond Chapter 7 bankruptcy. They ended up going from 11 to 7 because they just botched both of those sales so badly. But NECA ended up losing, I think it was close to $800,000 in that mess. So
shout out to Toy Art for these pictures.
Yeah, there you go. There's some serious questions about NECA's future at this point in time, as of this week. So that would be very sad.
And to me, these were the highlight of the show for me. I ain't gonna lie.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
I love DuckTales. I was just all
Now, is this
I
NECA?
got my shirt on.
There you go.
I didn't even plan that either. I just was
Yeah.
grabbed.
Yep. Who is this, Shane? Is it NECA?
Oh, yes, the Ultimates of
Super Herman.
dang, I went blank.
Is it Super 7?
Super 7.
Super 7?
Yeah.
Super 7.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tailspin, Darkwing Duck. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My older girls loved this stuff
Oh yeah.
a million years ago.
And they're going to come in 2-packs from what I.
That's the way to do it, right? That's the way to do it.
Well, I was thinking that if you done it anyway, you could at least do the Huey, Dewey, and Louie in a 3-pack.
They could have, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm glad they done it in a 2-pack.
You're going to get Donald and Daisy sooner or later.
Probably.
They were in that.
Yeah, I could do with some Tailspin too.
Yep.
And Gummy Bears.
Balloon.
Remember
Darkwing
Gummy Bears?
Duck.
Darkwing Duck. Yep.
Darkwing Duck, yep.
Oh, Launchpad, man. He was a workhorse.
Mm-hmm.
My older girls were nuts over these cartoons when they came out.
Yep. No Gizmo there.
How's that Scrooge look?
Looks okay.
And they are great.
He didn't look that bad. He looked pretty good.
I mean, they captured Scrooge so good, man.
Yeah, very good.
I mean, it's perfect.
I tell you what, I buy one of these and give it to Mr. Hama because this was his favorite character of all time was Scrooge. McDuck.
Yeah. Well, then they introduced these.
Oh, Lord.
These are the more of the Halloween costume ones.
I believe it's just the McDonald line, but these are the Halloween costume ones over here.
Oh, okay. Pending
This is
license or approval. That's different, huh?
Yeah.
How come Grimace doesn't have 6 arms like he did originally?
It's not.
This is the updated version.
He's the updated. Well, it's the one everybody remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently
Yeah,
they're when they get the license, they're going to do Ronald and the burglar, Hamburglar.
Yeah. Mayor McCheese and all the rest of them. The Fry Guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Nugget Buddies.
Doing a pack.
And here's Nancy's.
There you go.
I can see Nancy wanting these.
Oh, yeah.
It's
From my buddy Joey Wingo.
It's time to light the lights. It's time to get to side.
And with that movie coming out, the new Muppet movie coming out, these are going to be hot.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear the ones in the middle saying
That is cool. We got a little distracted in the 80s. That was hilarious. That was very
Yeah, it was.
Got a little distracted to the 80s. Ultimate Miss Piggy. No.
Yep.
No.
You can hear the song when you say that.
Oh yeah. But that's funny because that started on Sesame Street originally.
Yeah.
That wasn't on the Muppets. That started on Sesame Street.
Yep.
Yep.
No, everybody's favorite Gonzo.
Gonzo. What was the chicken's name?
Chicken.
No.
Chicken.
Clara was it? No, it wasn't Clara.
Was it like Clarice or something? Clara?
Something like
Clarice, yeah.
I can tell you, man, back in the late 70s when the Muppet Show first came on, I'm telling you right now, man, everybody in the country, adults, kids, everybody watched the Muppet Show.
Mm-hmm.
Camilla, thank you.
Kamala.
Yep.
Kamala.
Yeah, everybody watched the Muppet Show. It was great stuff.
Adam, you gonna be picking these guys up?
Oh yeah, you know he is. He's gonna spend all that diorama money. Huh?
I know you're gonna get them daggum DuckTales.
You spend all that diorama money all in one place, right there, NECA. Super 7.
I mean,
Negus is gonna back a truck up.
Yeah,
NECA did drop a bomb on their stuff this year. I mean, really, they did. Now they just
Nacelle had a lot of new stuff that popped up this year.
Yeah, but all theirs we talked about before.
Yeah,
Like the Battlestar Galactica stuff and all that.
Yeah. That's cool. So you can do a whole Jim Henson type, between Sesame Street and Muppets. You could run the whole thing.
I can see gang warfare between Big Bird and Kermit.
Gang war between Big Bird and
Get off my turf, Kermit.
Battle for Sesame Street.
This is the wrong corner, homie.
So yeah, I mean that was Toy Fair, but I do have to tell you, and it's no joke because it a lot of that stuff ended up being in some ways finalized as far as the actual numbers go. Yeah. The Diamond bankruptcy went from Chapter 11, which is reorganization, and they had bids, and then they pulled a fast one. That guy is crooked as the day is long, and it turned into Chapter 7, and then it turned into they were literally taking all of those manufacturers and publishers' product that they had in their warehouse, and they were literally selling it out the back door for pennies on a dollar. So they're not going to get their stuff back. They're not going to get their money. They were into Hasbro for a ridiculous amount of money because of Wizards of the Coast stuff. And so just keep that in mind with some of these smaller companies, including NECA. Like I said, I think it was around $800,000 that NECA got hosed. And that's not a lot of money for Disney or Warner Brothers. That's a huge amount of money for a company like NECA to just lose. So just kind of keep that in mind on a lot of these things. That the whole Diamond situation is apt to really have some serious ripple waves for years to come. IDW is in huge financial trouble. The publisher, they lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in inventory that they're not getting their books back and they're not getting the money for. And they were in no position to be able to do that. So just kind of keep that stuff in mind. Apparently, Hasbro is being sued again because of some shenanigans that they pulled with Wizards of the Coast products. So that is the second active class action lawsuit that I know of that's been filed against Hasbro for financial monkey business, basically.
Well, Hasbro got to be careful because they don't 100% own Wizards of the Coast.
Well, yes, they actually do 100% own
And
Wizards
how
of
did
the
he get
Coast.
sued for that?
Because they claimed certain products were rare when they weren't.
Well, they weren't.
And
That's just false.
then they falsely created rarity. So two of their shareholders filed suit against them for manipulating the numbers.
Sadly, but true.
And that is basically the same lawsuit that it was already up there because of all of the inventory. Remember, they loaded the warehouses full of product, knowing full well they were never going to sell it. Called it an asset, jacked up their stock prices, which is illegal.
Yep.
And then attempted to dump all of that product on the market. And that is why places like Ollie's ended up with all of those movie figures and Star Wars figures and everything, because Hasbro was padding their numbers. So corporately, there's some real shady stuff with Hasbro.
Makes you kind of nervous about the money you got tied up in HasLabs, don't it?
Yeah, kind of.
They can look. You start getting into that antitrust stuff, all bets are off. You really don't know what a judge will do with some of that stuff. If you get the wrong judge, they can cripple a company quick over that, because it's not just the people that have filed suit. It's every shareholder that's, defrauded, and you can't do that stuff. Chris Cox, of all people, should know better than to try to do that, let alone do it twice with just two different product lines. It isn't any wonder they want to go into all digital product, because they don't have to sweat all of that stuff anymore, but I don't know. It's just something to keep in mind. Keep in mind, it's looking more and more like we're going to end up doing something kinetically in Iran. So oil prices are going to jump. And if that happens, plastic prices are going to go through the roof.
Yep.
So just keep that in mind too. Me personally, I've been pre-ordering again, because at least I'm locked in. If the product shows up, I get it for the price, that I bought it at. You guys can, of course, do what you want. That's entirely up to you. But I've been pre-ordering again, just for that reason. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the problem. If you look at the agreements that you're doing, they treat these HasLabs very much so like Kickstarters. You're actually not guaranteed product. So it's something to think about.
Yep.
Well, I think everybody got something out of Toy Fair this year.
Pretty much.
Except for Marvel Legends.
I like that Professor Hulk. I don't mind that figure.
I like him. I'm talking about the Maximum Thor.
I kind of expected a more classic Thor.
Yeah, me too.
I think everybody did.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, so
it upset my my new figure I created over the weekend. He don't like the Thor now. You know how Cobra is. They're always trying to dominate. So they got off into the world of paid protesters. Protester. This guy right here is called Protester.
Protestor.
There he is. Protestor. See, he's anti-Thor and anti of some type of island.
Yeah, Diaper Island.
See?
Yeah, Protestor. There you
go. So Cobra's got into the paid protesting. So But now, for me, I know he's still got the bulky cape. This is going to be my Thor for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, that's classic Thor, right? I mean,
I just don't know what they was thinking. They claim, we got lightning effects that clip onto the hammer. They're the same lightning effects that the Electro from the movie was supposed to be Jamie Foxx had.
Yeah.
And they went to face plates because it's cheaper to do that in a different head sculpt.
Yeah.
Then they made a big deal about the wired cape, bendy cape. McFarlane's been doing that for nearly 2 years now. And of course, the biggest gripe a lot of people had, no spinning hammer like they gave the supposed to be in Robot Thor. That wasn't in there. They should put that in there for the maximum price.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So
it's basically just the same thing you already got, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So I'm going to have to pass on it.
If you guys, we'll end with this. If you guys noticed, we didn't talk about McFarlane at all. And I guess the biggest news for DC collectors that came out of the whole thing was Superpowers is back this summer. In what numbers, who knows? In what characters, who knows? But it's all EE exclusive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There was a huge list that dropped. Well, it was before last episode, and it actually expanded in between. A huge rumor list for DC Multiverse. And I didn't want to do anything with it because I have to tell you, the list was so huge, I had a hard time believing a lot of it. Does that make sense? In the time that we've got left, considering that they only had literally a handful of DC Multiverse figures on display, I'm not sure what's going on with the DC Multiverse.
How do you feel about the Brandon Ralph Superman there?
I couldn't care. I don't do movie figures.
I couldn't either.
I couldn't care less. If you want one, I'm glad for you.
Apparently, Adam's happy about it.
Yeah, he likes the movie stuff. No, I don't know what's going on. They're like I said, that rumor list is absolutely huge. If a fraction of what is on that of that rumor list is going to be released between now and the end of the year, they needed to show a lot of it at Toy Fair, and they didn't show any of it at Toy Fair. So I don't know what's going on with that. If you look at what McFarlane was showing, they picked up Q-Fig, they picked up PlayStation figures. He showed some new Spawn stuff, pushing the turtle again, a Turtles license with page punchers. I don't know. I don't know what the future of the DC Multiverse is after this. Sports figures.
Yeah.
I really expected to see a lot of multiverse figures. I really did. There were two. There were two new ones.
Yeah,
that was it. And I'm not kidding, guys. That rumor list has got to be 25 figures deep from the retailers in the Philippines. If that's even remotely true, a lot of that product would have needed to have been shown at Toy Fair, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
It does look like he's kind of giving up on it, Adam. It really does.
It does. It really does feel like
it. Like, okay, I lost it. Let's finish up the Superpowers with EE, and we'll finish up the Super Friends, and then I'm out. And now with the Q figs, because that's it. I just don't. I'm not sure what the future holds for what we were supposed to get.
Yeah.
What we do know is coming will take up at least 5 months of releases. So, and that list was huge. I mean, multiple 2-packs, a lot of classic figures. I have a hard time believing any of it's going to happen at this point because they showed nothing. So I don't know.
And my biggest take from the toy fair, you're talking about DC stuff, the Mattel the kids stuff just blew me away. If this is what we're getting for kids, what are we going to get for the collector line?
There is a Batman and a Superman and a Batmobile that have not been shown that are like teaser for the collector line that will be out. That'll be out, I guess, in July. And then that's it. You won't see any more until Q1. But they have, like I said, nothing's been shown. The rumor mill had 3 different from the Philippines retailers. They had 3 different Black Canaries. Well, I say that it's actually 4. There was a multiverse with a platinum version. So there's 2 there, plus a Black Canary Green Arrow 2-pack, plus a classic like Golden Age Black Canary figure on that list. There were 3 more Wonder Woman figures on that list. Big Barda. There was a Superman Mongol 2-pack. There's a ton of figures that I just can't see. I can't see how they're going to do that if they didn't show any of them. It's end of February as far Toy World goes. You got to remember for Chinese New Year, all production for the entire month of March shuts down in China.
Yeah.
So you go, okay, McFarlane figures are made in Vietnam. That's true, but a lot of the paints and a lot of those other things that are used in production and other are still coming out of China. So,
all the raw material. Yeah. So
you got to take that into consideration. Just because it says made somewhere, sometimes that actually still means just assembled. So it's a crazy list. It is crazy. I don't know if you saw it or not or read any of that stuff, Timothy, but that list had to have been 20 or 25 figures deep. That you're talking about a release time frame of 10 months plus everything else they got going on. It just doesn't seem real likely to me.
To release 10.
He would have had to have shown a lot of them now.
Well, unless Todd, he's just going to just dump a ton of them at one time. Just like, here it is, I'm done.
I don't think the retailers will do it.
No, they'll be dying.
They don't want a 10, 12 figure dump at a time. They're not interested. They're having a hard time moving 4 or 5.
I don't think Todd cares.
That's the possibility too.
Yeah, some of his comments lately have been kind of off the wall, to be perfectly honest with you.
He thinks he's all that in a bag.
Let's just be honest. Todd's always been about Todd. He's never cared about the collectors.
No, that's true.
No, I mean the scalper sticker thing is a prime example of that.
I think he all that in a bag of chips.
Now, I guess somebody said that some outfit sent him a bunch of books to have signed that were going to then proceed to be graded and then, I don't know, sold or whatever. He proceeded to splash his signature all over the front of the cover, which basically ruined it. He wasn't even remotely, he just basically scribbled all over the cover. And I guess that turned into a big hubbub, and he don't care. I don't know, man. His attitudes are funny. So I don't.
You forgot quotation marks on that.
What?
Secondary market.
Well, it is the secondary market.
Well, he's always been a Todd hole.
Well, it's just, I don't know. I'm very concerned. There literally is only a handful of figures left that I want, and I hope they get made. But I'm not, what is it, conspicuously absent? I mean, it was pretty clear that DC Multiverse is not on his list. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yep.
We will see. So I guess that's enough for this episode. Do you think?
Yep.
Thanks everybody for being here and commenting.
Yeah, we appreciate each and every one of our viewers.
Yep.
Another comment.
Every one of our subscribers.
Yep.
Thanks for watching us every week.
Yep. We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. And
Yes, sir.
go from there.
Have a good week, everyone.
Have fun.
Bye, everybody.